So, just got on the Sheltowee Trace. I'm at the southern terminus and I'm headed north. I have 50 miles left. I'm in Tennessee right now. Before 50 miles, I will hit the Kentucky-Tennessee border. And I may have brought a friend along. Come here, Tonya. You gonna be a good girl? Yes.
Better?
Where are they going?
Get her excited. Say, let's go for a walk. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on.
You actually have to do it though.
So I've already picked 3 ticks off of her in the first 8 minutes. So that's gonna be fun. But any tick that bites her will die. And I'll do a thorough check every now and then, or pick them off when I see them. That was like one of the blockers for bringing her, but you want to keep going? My goal for this hike was to hike 20 miles a day, but since I'm taking Tonya, I don't know if that's a great idea. I'm just gonna kind of go slow, go at her pace, maybe try to do between 15 and 20, but I think 20 for the first day might be too much for her, especially with all that food, but I think she could work up to it. I've been really anxious about this little trip, and it's just because I have so many things to get done before I get on the CDT in a couple weeks. But just like I knew, now that I'm out here, it's like that forest energy just calms you, and it's so peaceful. And I mean, you know, like none of the real life stuff actually matters. Maybe a little. Tonya? You doing okay? Yeah. This is gonna be a long couple days. I just found this tick biting my stomach. I should have permethrined my clothes. I hate when the trail turns into this shit. It's just like ATV. But look, there's a little side trail. Let's go. We don't have to go that way. We can go this way. I am so glad I brought these glasses. The gnats are going crazy. Let's see. Oh, one flew into my eye. Yeah. All right, Tonya. You ready? You ready? Tonya, up. Up. You got it. Good girl. I'm just gonna be honest here. I rolled my ankle super bad just now, but from experience, I know all you can do is walk it off. I might have to soak it a little bit later. It wasn't from filming. Tonya hasn't figured out the sleeping pad on top. Come. She's like, screw this. Yeah, it started to get a little hairy. cool. Those three guys back there at that bridge, they were nice enough, but I didn't linger too long because kind of got weird vibes. Like when I walked up, one tapped the other shoulder and he looked at me, and I don't know what he said, but I was just friendly and asking them where they were from, you know, personal questions. And they told me where they were camping, so I'm gonna try to go a little further than that. Just cause, I don't know, felt a little weird. So I think I'm gonna set up camp here. I walked past those guys' campsite. It was down by the water. It's probably like a mile back. But I'm tucked away down here a little bit. I mean, it's either camp here or hike in the dark like another 2 miles. And every time I stop, Tonya lays down and puts her head down, so I know she's really tired. So yeah, this is a pretty cool site. Set up the tent right here. This is a very sandy spot, but they didn't really have any other options. I keep hearing a lot of traffic coming over the bridge, but no one has come to these campsites yet. If they do, I hope they're peaceful. Spicy ramen for dinner. And the biting flies are out. I better put my pants on if I'm gonna stay out here. Nature. Tonya's sleeping right out here in the vestibule. It feels pretty chill right here, and the water sounds are so nice. Good night. Good morning. Did not sleep super well. Tossed and turned about every hour. She's doing okay. Aren't you, baby? It might aim for 20 miles today, but no, I want to make sure that she's okay. I'm pretty sure she's never carried her own food in her own pack like this before, especially with longer distances. We did 13.6 miles yesterday. I was hoping for like 15 or 16 since we started, let's just say we started around 1. And I probably would have gone farther, but she's got to stop and sniff everything. Good morning, Tonya. Good morning. Oh. There is sand everywhere. But hey, Tonya. This is a pretty cool view. Oh wow. I crouched down to take a video, and this is where she sits and what she does. Looks like this old bridge is out, so we're probably gonna take that bridge up there, but we're gonna get a little bit of water first. So I rolled my ankle so bad yesterday. like really bad. It is a little sore. I guess we'll just see how it does. Might have to tape it up or soak it, but I'm at least gonna walk to the breakfast spot. Oh wow, this is beautiful. Wow. That's where we just were, right down there getting water. Let's go look at this side, come on. Wow. This place ain't so bad. Is it hard candy shell or is it sand? We'll never know. I made this little Sheltowee Trail necklace. And of course I had to wear it on the hike. Let's go. Hug the cliff line, okay? So much sand in the backpack. Last bits of the oatmeal left. Enjoying with a view. We just had to walk about half a mile back because I dropped my tripod. That's okay. Let's go. Feels like we are moving so slow today. It's very hot. But it's gonna be okay. Okay, we stopped at a campground and I just found an empty picnic table and we're gonna have lunch here. There was a camp store and I started walking to it and then I realized it was closed. So sad. This is what I'm having for lunch. CD crackers, kind of smashed. Avocado, also very smashed. Beef jerky. Maybe also the beef stick and some really melted cheese. I'm freaking so tired right now. I'm not sleep great. It's wet in there and I'm not sure why. It is so hot. I have a heat rash on my lower back where the pack has just been sitting and it's just so bad right now. I mean, and there's nothing I can do except take it off and let it air out. I'm walking on a horse trail for a few miles and it is gross. I really don't like walking on this. Oh, that feels good. Does it feel good? Yeah. Oh, just got my shoe. Just dipped it. Hey, Tonya, what'd you do? Tonya just chased this guy, and that's all that's left. Tonya. Oh, he'll be okay. Beware of snakes. Okay. Oh, Tonya! I didn't even know this was here. It's called Cherritt Creek Lodge. Wow, it's so cute. I don't know if it's actually open. I might go up and check it out. They had cold drinks in a cooler, and I only had $100 bill, and the drinks were $3. I probably could have found someone, but I'm kind of just ready to get to camp. I'm gonna go, I think, 3 or 4 more miles. There's a snake right in the middle of the trail. Ooh. Just had a nice meal. We have a mile left to camp, and Tonya is very tired. Yeah, I'm worried about her. I mean, she's doing good, but she's definitely tired. Might have to call it sooner than I thought, which, that's okay. Looks like there's a campsite maybe less than 2 miles ahead. So I think that we're gonna do that. And I think I'm gonna feed her first. She just laid down and grunted and looked at me like she was pissed. Oh yeah, she won't even look at me. Tonya, can you go a little further? Oh my God. Tonya, what is it? If there is a flat spot over here, that was all kind of worth it. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Here's my status right now. Not too bad. View, amazing. Tonya, resting. Ah, I'm so glad we didn't stay at some crappy site. And the moon. I feel like I'm on alone and I'm trying to send a tap out signal. I'm just trying to get a view of the sky since the satellite messenger isn't working on the phone right now because the satellite is back there behind those trees. I don't know, maybe one will move over this way, but yeah, I think with the way Tonya is exhausted and how I'm going to leave for the CDT very soon, I'm feeling like, why am I spending time out here walking horse trails if I only have to hike 18 more miles to finish this trail? So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm happy with that decision if the message goes through. So I've been using a combination. Well, let me wipe this off. Is that better? a combination of Garmin messaging and the new iPhone 16 SOS messaging. It's kind of cool. With the iPhone, you can see where the satellite is. The Garmin is pretty slow, but I mean, this thing is rugged and it's more reliable than a phone. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have both. All right, I think I got a better pitch. Tied it off right there to that log. So cool. I started to get some bad inner thigh chafe. And you can see all the bug bites. And I'm making this for dinner. Once again, with a little bit of peanut butter. Altogether, I think it was over 22 miles today. I have the energy to keep going, which I'm excited about. Just heard a splash in the water. That's a beaver. I hope they don't do that all night. That happened to me on this trail before. I'm pretty sure it was a beaver. It could be a river otter, but it definitely made a loud smacking sound and splash. But yeah, I'm ready to get in the tent. I'm gonna brush my teeth and go to bed. Good morning. Slept a little bit better. How about you, Tonya? It's so beautiful and peaceful. Yesterday, she was limping towards the end of the day, and I think it's from a sting that she got a few days ago, and her paw got swollen up, and she's actually licking it right now. I hope that's all. I mean, I know she's tired. Tonya wanted her greens this morning. I've got the deed on, so hopefully the ticks won't be too bad, but God, look at this trail. It's just not great. Like, would you call this a trail? This part's not bad, but there are parts that are just a puddle and you can't get around it. A puddle. All right, we can skirt this one, can't we, Tonya? Let's go. Another funny thing is, I think I started my period today. I feel okay. A little tired, but that was kind of surprising. Okay. What the F? All right, let's go. You want me to lead the way? Oh, shit. Okay, that is really slippery. Really don't want to do this first thing in the morning. Oh my God. Well, I didn't exactly get wet, but I got in a ton of poison ivy and banana peeled and some mud at the end there. I just really appreciate a single track, well-groomed trail that horses and ATVs aren't going up and down. Gotta find somewhere to wipe this poison ivy off now. And I'm not doing it in these disgusting puddles that smell horrible. I might just have to get in this one. Sometimes I wonder or feel like doing this kind of stuff is a little bit selfish, but when I think about it deeper, I think that it can be about inspiring people to do hard things, to show people that you can, and that women can, and all people can. I mean, even if it isn't a long through hike, it can be walking through super muddy. I'm just kidding. You know, it can be really something simple that's hard. You see someone else do something challenging and it inspires you. I know that's how I feel when I see other people share their adventures. Yep. Oh! Oh my god. The amount of spider webs on my face is unreal right now. Now we are trying to clean off the poison ivy. So I was getting the feeling that something was living up in those holes up in that rock shelter back there. And there's this bone here that's just gnawed on. You know it's love when you're picking ticks off your dog's butt. It's not even my dog. Come here. Oh yeah. What, you want to eat it? Alright, not that one. Want some water? Always gotta be looking out for snakes. Ooh. Not a snake, but a little friend. We've got a quester. Where'd he go? Right there. Hold on, Tonya. Come on. You got this, girl. Yeah, good job. I knew you could do it. We just got to this overlook. It's pretty cool. So I'm less than 9 miles from the place I'm getting picked up. I'm pretty excited. I kind of just want to keep walking and not stop until I get there. It's only been like 2 days, but I am disgusting. It's just so damp in here. We just saw a bear up there. Barely. We just saw, funny pun. Didn't really see it running very far. But yeah, we should probably keep moving, right, Tonya? I wonder if the bear's been doing that. Yeah, pretty much just saw a black blur and a bounding into the woods noise. Kind of wish I would have got a better view of him, honestly. I really haven't seen anyone in like 24 hours. It's kind of crazy. I have picked so many ticks off of her and off of me now. It's gotten so bad, dude. We have passed so many of these grasses, and if you zoom in, you can see a tick right here just waiting. This is like Tick City. Look at all these tall grasses. All right, you just go and I'll... It's bad. Oh, yes. Does it feel good? Yes. Tonya and I are taking a little water break. There was so much sand in my shoes, it was starting to rub the balls of my feet raw. I think if I had left it in there, it very well could have. But yeah, we're 1.5 miles from the border. We'll be in Kentucky, and then there's 3 more miles left to the campground. This area is super cool. Here we go. Just a little bit further. Oh, looks over to Kentucky. That's Tennessee back there. Okay, this looks like a bear, right? Found a good spot to cross right up there. And the road's right there. 1 mile left on this road, and then we're there. We made it! The trail is now complete. Should I do it again? If you ask me right now, no. I'm not really sure what all that's from. I really hope I don't have like poison ivy. Literally just waiting here for Tabor to come get me, and fully covered, and it's 80 something because the no-see-ums are so bad. Like I just saw, like you can't see them. That's because they're called no-see-ums.